So I am back with another tutorial. This one's going to be a root touch-up tutorial. I'm going to tell you guys what you guys need to do in order to do a root touch-up for blonde hair, for bleaching blonde hair. So there's quite a few things that you need to have with you when you're going to do your root touch-up. You need a hair clip so you can pin down the stray hairs and all that. You need a pair of gloves because you do not want to bleach your fingers because it hurts. You get like these little minuscule dots all over your fingers and it hurts like a biatch. Okay, but it does go away. I don't know about the side effects of it, but it hurts. Okay, so you also need, of course, bleach. Oh yeah, you need to have an old t-shirt with you too. So you wear like an old t-shirt or whatever, so if bleach gets onto your shirt, it doesn't matter. But moving on, you need bleach. This is a violet bleach. This is from Roost. There's two types of bleach. There's blue and violet that I know of. I don't know if there's any more. But this one's a violet one. I don't know if there's a difference. But the person that I bought it from, they said that it does not make a difference whether or not it's violet or blue based. So yeah, you need that. And you need to mix this with either a 20 or 30 volume peroxide. I used a 30 one because I have black hair, naturally black hair. So I need to use a 30. It's a little bit stronger than the 20. But depending, if your hair is already like a light brown or a medium brown or whatever, you just use a 20 because you don't need such a strong peroxide. You need a toner. The two best toners that I know of right now is White Lady and Manic Panic. This is Manic Panic Virgin Snow. With White Lady, you have to mix it with a 20 volume developer. So you need to mix it with this. Which is a 2-to-1 ratio. So for every for 1 part toner, you need 2 parts developer. But with this one, you don't need to mix it with any developer. It comes already ready to go. So you just need to apply it on your head. And you need an applicator brush. You need an applicator. So you can purchase this one, or you can purchase the one which is a little bit smaller, like half the size for your roots. But I find that this one works just as fine. And you need a little tub to mix it all in. So with bleach, you need to mix. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So for every 1 part of this, you need a 30 or 20 volume developer. Oh, sorry. So basically what you do is you have a little bowl. Don't have a bowl here. But you need a little bowl, and then you want to mix, and you want to put the bleach powder in first because it gets a little bit harder. I find that it's harder to mix when you have the developer and then the bleach. But this is just your preference. I prefer to have to put the bleach into the tub first, and then to mix in the developer. So you want to mix it until you get a really nice smooth consistency, because in the beginning it's going to get very lumpy and clumpy and all that stuff. So you want to mix it nice and smooth. You can add a little bit more peroxide if you need to, if you find that the consistency is a little bit too thick. You can always add a little bit more developer. That's completely fine. It'll still work just as fine as it would have before. And then what you want to do is you want to section your hair off in layers. I like to start from bottom to top. That's just me. You don't have to, but yeah. So I section it from the bottom. So you want to section about 1/2 inch or less. So you just section off like this, and then you would just take a hair clip, twist off your hair, and then just clip it, and then just start to apply. Take a little bit of bleach. You don't want to take a lot. You want to work. It's better to work in small amounts than to just have like a clump of bleach, and then it just gets to your ends, and that's even worse because that's gonna like damage your ends. You just want to take an applicator brush, and you just want to apply it downward like this, and then letting go of your hair. You just want to grab another 1/2 inch and just keep on going towards to the crown. What you want to do is you want to have like a mirror behind you while you're doing this, or have a friend help you. Of course, that would be even much better. But if you're doing it by yourself, you want to have a mirror just angles right behind you so you can kind of see the back of your head a little bit better. So yeah, so you want to work all the way towards your crown. And then once you get to your crown, it should look something like this, right? Then I find that it's easier if I just go towards the back and I just grab a little bit of a section and then just go back. Push it back and then apply the thing. And then once I get to about halfway through, about here, I just take the bleach and I work it. Instead of working backwards, I start to work sideways. So I start to section it this way and then apply the bleach and then section it and then apply the bleach and so forth until I finish, until I get the rest of my hair. You want to let this process for about no more than 45 minutes. To speed up the process, you can always wear a little heating cap or just a little bag over your head and then blow drying it. You don't want to blow dry it directly because that will dry out the bleach and therefore it won't work. But you don't want to leave it on for more than 45 minutes, and that is because it will start to dry out your scalp a lot. Your scalp is going to start to itch and burn when you're bleaching your hair. So when you leave it over for 45 minutes, it actually starts to dry out your scalp, and like when you touch your scalp after, it feels kind of very plasticky. So you don't want to do that. So my hair takes about 3 bleachings before it can get to a very nice light blonde. This is how my roots look like now. If you see my previous videos, my roots are like pitch black. Like I have like ebony black hair. So I need 3 bleachings. So I try to wait about a week in between. So a week in between, I have like really ugly orange roots, and but it's totally worth the wait because you don't want to damage your hair. And you want to, and then after you bleach your hair, so the last time that you need to bleach your hair before it gets to like a really pale yellow blonde, I apply the toner right after I shampoo my hair. So after I shampoo my hair, I get out of the shower, I towel dry it so it's still damp, and I apply the toner just to my roots the same way that I did with the bleach. So I would just say, if I were to use this one, I would just pour the amount that I need into a tub, like a little bowl, and I would just apply it individually, layer by layer, just like I would with bleach, and let this process for about 25 to 30 minutes or even less, depending on your hair type. If your hair is really porous, so like so kind of damaged or whatnot, like, then you don't want to leave the toner on for that long. You want to leave the toner in for about 5 to 10 minutes. If your hair is really hard to, if you find that your hair is really hard to bleach, like it takes you a few bleachings, then you should leave the toner on for a little bit longer. So for about half an hour, no more than half an hour, because after half an hour your hair will actually start to have a little tint, a violet tint. But don't worry if your hair does turn slightly purple from the toner. It does go away because toner is semi-permanent, so it will wash off within second or third shampoo. It should be gone and you're just going to be left with a nice blonde hair. So do not worry if your hair turns like purple and you freak out and you're like, oh my god, what do I do? Just wait and you'll be fine. Alright, so I hope that I helped you guys with how to tone and bleach your roots. And if you have any questions, please do ask. I don't know if I covered everything, but yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!